From right field on the south side of Chicago, the start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Hayden Birdsong. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get started. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Altuve back safely. Birdsong, the tall righty, 24 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2020. At the plate, Jeremy Pena on the ground. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now it's Jose Siri. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. South side of Chicago, just getting started here. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood on the move. And that is that. Back at right field. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Foster Griffin. What should we keep an eye on here? James Wood steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 2-1. That one ripped but foul. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So lead off walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Drake Baldwin. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Colson Montgomery. Late with the swing there. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Romy Gonzalez will hit next. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets by him. 1 runs in. Runner around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. There's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back here on the south side. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Ball down.
Got him. 1 away.
Batting six.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Two and 1 now. That
Ball
one
3.
missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Wilyer Abreu. Foul ball there.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His 11th of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Eric Haas. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Here on the south side, bottom of the second. Robert Hassel III steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One up, one down. And up next for Chicago, James Wood. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Drake Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Eldridge. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses, and the count is filled up. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out, man at first. Jeremy Pena digs in now. The 1-1.
Ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a 2-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. And now they trail by 1.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
1 out, runner at second. Jose Siri up next for the Astros. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Man at second. Inside, almost got him. The 2-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next, Ildemaro Vargas. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at right field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
No, that's low.
And that is out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Romy Gonzalez. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
He makes the grab. And now here is Brooks Baldwin. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here on the south side, and stepping in for the Astros, Miguel Andujar. Next offering is downstairs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. It bangs off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder.
And now, Wilyer Abreu.
That's ball two.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Baldwin gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. One away.
Now pitching for the White
Pitching
Sox.
change here. Number 88.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Eric Haas. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
For the Astros. First
Bryce
baseman,
Eldridge
Bryce
up next for the Astros. Man on second, 2 down. Going to count 1 and 2. This one in the air, right field. Base hit on Duhar. Around third. He's safe. It's 3-3.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's the former MVP, Jose
Foul
Altuve.
ball.
On the ground to the left. This to third. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Here on the south side, bottom 4, Travis Bazzana steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out. So up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets.
Ball, that's out.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that
Nope.
misses. And that's ball 3. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder, Robert Hassel III.
Popped in the air. Left field. Out number 2.
Ball inside.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Way high.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that ends the inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Jose Siri.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Breaking
Ball
ball
2.
misses up and in. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
To the right side, and that chance handled. On to first. Inning over.
Now pitching for Houston,
Gabe Spire
number
takes over on the
55,
mound.
Gabe
Hasn't pitched in
Spire.
the last 3 days. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Holton Montgomery.
The 2-1. Popped up left side. Pena. 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
That slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Full count now. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about
Brian Abreu on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 53, Brian Abreu.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. Swing and a miss.
Ball, that's in.
Three-two
That's
down.
ball 3.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Miguel Andujar.
Ball 2.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On a line out towards center. Takes it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. Just off
Outside,
the
that's a ball.
outside edge. 3-1.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
This one in the air. Vargas. And there's one away.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Ryan Hudson on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Ripped on a line to center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. 4-3. They take the lead. And down on strikes. And the inning is over.
Now pitching for the White
Tyler
Sox.
Gilbert gets the call from the pen.
18.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
That's ball 2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Oh, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised if
Tanner Banks will take over here.
these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. So the tying run at second. Line to right, base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. The tag, and
On
he's
the tag,
out.
he's out.
And they cut down the tying run. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Out towards left center. Andujar takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Siri should have this one. And there are 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. And there's a base hit to left, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Substitution now at first base. Astros going with a pinch runner. Cedar Rafaela getting some more speed on the bases. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 on, 1 out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 away now.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Gregory Soto.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Jackknifes out of the way.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. A new arm into the game, the righty, Kaiwei 10.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
The 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
For the White Sox, right fielder, Baldwin.
That's a ball.
Here's a 2-1. And
That's
there's
a
a ball. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Travis Pastrana.
On the ground to short, Pena. Off balance speed, there's 1 and 2.
He's out.
What a play.
Well, that's what
Yennier Cano comes on now.
and compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
On the ground right side. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. That one off the mark.
Out.
Ball 2. High fly ball, right field. Baldwin gets under it. And there's one down. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's to third. Sends it over to Sheets. And just one out remaining for Houston. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox make it 6 straight victories.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.